afternoon. It's in the location that you're watching. I remain Abel, albal. I want to thank to God Almighty for having our life, for making it easier and possible for us to see this moment. There's so many people that with their money, with everything, cannot able. But you and I were alive, we are breathing well, we are doing well. So you need to thank to Him because it's not easy. A lot of people have passed away. A lot of things are happening. Yeah. A lot of people just slept in the night. They could not able to wake up alive. And that's the one thing, the most wonderful thing in life, that God has not shared the secret of, like for God to let us know when things can turn off to you, when He can't decide to say you will no longer be on it or something. So life just, you need to, that's why it's good for us to be always being careful with life, and some things that we are doing that it will affect our life. It's good in anything that you're doing to humble yourself, put yourself together, because the, the world became another thing. The world has become a fearless place, no rest of mind, and also no happiness. So a lot of things are happening. That's why it's good to wake up in the morning, you find yourself, you're healthy, you're great, and you're strong. It's a very, very important thing, go. Like, thanks to your creator to appreciate God for doing that, because it's not easy. Like yesterday night, that should be 11 p.m., which is happening in the almost in the midnight. I just got a call that my younger brother child has passed away. Like, we have to like look for how to everything will be done to die yesterday in the night. We have to look for where they can bury him and put him to rest. And just yesterday, the boy started like having some like healing, like sickness, experience sickness from him. And that the same yesterday he passed away. That's why sometimes you look at the way life is. You have everything. You have money, you have houses, you have cars, you have everything. But you can lack for only one thing, which is that thing is health. Also, if you're not longer alive, your your riches, your properties became vanity. I always tell people that if you have something, like you have money, you have houses, you find out that your neighbor around you does not have all those things. On life, you're not better than him, but the only way is that God has blessed your hand. You have, and it's a privilege for you to use it to help others. To use that as a privilege to help others, to support others people's life, to touch others people's life with what you have. Because definitely God sees that He cannot make you people to be at the same. That is why gave your neighbor, you don't have, or God gave you what you're looking for, and also your neighbor does not have. Please come to my live stream, comment and tell me where you're watching me live. Also subscribe to my channel. Support my live stream, please, by power tapping, please. Is something that you see richest health. There's some certain things I want to talk about it. I want to like specify it. You see richest, which is happens to be wealth, um, health, for you to be healthy, and also person to pass away is something that you cannot tell when those things will come. You cannot tell, you cannot predict, and you cannot explain the specific day that those things can happen to you. Hi, good morning. Welcome to my live stream. Lati what? Fella, thank you for joining my live stream. Good morning. Please comment and tell me where you're watching me live and subscribe to my channel. Please support my live stream by power tapping, please. You cannot specify and you cannot explain the day that those things will happen to your life. It's only your creator that knows. So you have to, hello, good morning. Please comment and tell me the country that you're watching me. Support my live stream by power tapping, please. And subscribe to my channel. So you cannot tell, you cannot explain when those three things can happen to you. Money, you can't explain when money will come to your hand. You being as a poor person, you cannot explain when you will get rich. Secondly, you cannot explain when you will sick. You don't have the specific day. And so I'm sorry for interruption. The network is not intact. So like I was saying, these three things, they are things that you cannot explain and you don't know when, and you don't even have it in you. For you having yourself, but you don't have it, you don't know them. You don't know when those things can happen to you. That is why sometimes I always like be careful with some kind of things you involve yourself into. Living in a life you don't care, living in a large life that you don't even care about yourself, you don't even care about your people around you, you don't even care about anyone. Live in a life of I don't care. It's very, very wrong sometimes. Good morning, life, life, life or home. Good morning. Please come to my live stream, comment and tell me where you're watching me live. Support my live stream and also subscribe to my channel, please. It's very, very wrong because I'm from Nigeria, and you comment and tell me which country you're watching me live. That's why it's good in a life of you, when you find yourself that you can support someone, you can build up someone, you can change other person's life. I think it is a privilege and it is an opportunity to build up someone. It will be the person will never, no matter heartless the person is, or no matter how heartless the person will be, at the end of the day when you help someone, the person will definitely remember you. Okay, thank you. So that is it. I Yesterday I was in that area, like when the child that have called me, like I was like asking myself, what actually like am I supposed to do and build up others people life tomorrow? Okay, you're from India. Oh, how is India this morning? Are you in the morning, evening, afternoon? Let me know. Are you in the morning in India or you're in the afternoon? Or night? Because this is 8 o'clock a.m. in Nigeria time. One 3 minutes, 1 p.m. Wow, this is Bachi. Thank you. You're welcome to my live stream. Good morning. Please, if you come to my live stream, comment and tell me the country that you're watching me. Support my live stream by power tapping. Please support my live stream by power tapping and subscribing, please. So, and comment and tell me the time. Which time are you right now? Are you in AM, PM? What is exactly time that are you in a country? Let me know. Why not? I would like Indian people now. I love Indian people so much. I'm watching Indian movies. I'm very, very like attractive. Indian movies are very attractive to me. They always attract me sometimes, even when I'm walking, I'm at work. Like I like watching Indian movies. And you guys have a beautiful girls. If I have much money, I would like to marry Indian so that I will be giving birth to beautiful children. Like, can't you see me? I'm black. I would like to marry Indian. Indian have a beautiful girl. Am I right? I don't know. I've never been to Indian, but I'm like by watching their movies, Indian people are very good. Yeah, they are in Nigeria here now. They are working in some like Arab country. Sorry, Arab construction company. Indians has a company in Nigeria, Arab construction company. Much about Indians and like I think I've been mingle with them some like somehow, yeah. I mingle with Indian people. So like I was saying, used what you have to make someone like better. Use what you have because you have it not by the strength, but you have it by the privilege and by the opportunity that your creator, what you believe that your source of your life, yes, the source of your health, the source of your wealth, and the source of your God has been God has been preserved you for a reason. The person that you believe is the one that giving this to you, you also use it to build better others people life. Okay, the name of my place is Abuja. I based in Abuja, Nigeria. Abuja is the federal capital of Nigeria. The federal capital of Nigeria. That is where I live. Um, please support my live stream. Please subscribe to my channel. If you come to my live stream, please just do this. Subscribe to my channel. Just press the subscribe button. Just press the subscribe button and support my live stream and also power tap. Please support my live stream by power tapping. You like I was saying, so just try by all means. Don't look at just like this person that I'm going to help. I have much money. Like let's say like let me give example to myself. I have money, I have everything that will take me to change someone's life. but I will look at that this person how they is not my relative, is not, we are not the same family, we are not related. It's very wrong decision. Thank you so much. Live, which country are you watching me from? Let me know. Okay, you say you're from India, I mean, live. Okay, live, you're from India, I mean. So, like, try. See, let me tell you, I think, okay, this is the first time hearing. You can Google it. You can Google Nigeria. What is the name of the federal capital of Nigeria? Nigeria, have you never heard about Nigeria before? Nigeria is an African country. Nigeria is an African country. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. But the only problem that we don't have a good leaders that can able to take care of their masses with fear of God. We have selfish leaders. That is why. But Nigeria is a very great country. A lot of countries knows about Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed. We have mineral resources. We have crude oil. We have fuel. We have petrol in Nigeria. But we don't have people that can maintain it. Okay, you have Abuja. Abuja is a popular name now. It's a popular place. That is the federal capital, like the federal capital where the presidents live. That is what I mean. So, like, I'm wondering, sometimes that's, I don't know, I want to listen. In Nigeria here, for someone get rich, you have money, but it's very difficult for the rich people to help poor masses. I have been experienced this a lot. See in life here. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Ask yourself. You wake up in the morning. Oh, let me just put this example. God has preserved your life. He gave you money. You build a house. You buy a car. You have a better business that you're making money on it. That one, let me put it aside. God has gave you a strength. He kept you. You're healthy. He makes everything easy for you. You go to your work in the evening, you come back home, you sleep in the night. You will still wake up healthy and move on with your life. Do you think that is easy, or is that the same world that you have that's making those things that are happening to you? Okay, I think I'm 25 years old. I'm 25 years old. Uh, bad shit, bad shit. I'm 25 years old. Okay, no, no, no problem. Please, but just subscribe to my channel before you go. Support my live stream live before you go. Thank you for coming to my live stream, but just subscribe to my channel before you go. Yes, yeah, but I'm 25 years old. So what I'm trying to say is that, look, it's not because your money that you have. Thank you for Thank you for supporting my live stream. It's not because of the money that you have, the cars that you bought, the properties that you have, they are the one preserving your life. No, it's your creator, your creator, the person that kept you alive is the one preserving you for a reason. Do you know the reason? You may be a savior to others people. And thus saving people life is not for you to go, maybe if the person passed away you should remove your own life or go to hospital, they remove the life that is in you and transplant it to another person. It's not in that way, because it cannot happen in that way. The only thing, maybe if someone has the issue on his body, that's maybe remove blood or remove this and remove that, some kind of particle things in you and give life to someone, that one can work. But the only single life you have, they cannot transplant it to another person, or they cannot transfer it to another person. Oh, you have to go also. Bye bye. Thank you for coming to my live stream. So it's by the what you have, you can touch life. There's so many people that are today, it's not give them 10 million naira before you think that their life will be better. Some people are just looking for opportunity of 200,000 naira, like in Nigerian currency. If you just give them that 200,000 naira, their life will change. They will utilize that opportunity to better their life, and that money will take them to a long way. At the end of the day also, they are going to change others person's life, because you have touched their life, and that life that you touch for them, they cannot able to forget. They will keep transforming others people's life. You become, you as the first person that transform this first person life, the others person life, you become a mentor, you become someone that has so much respect to them. That is what I want to, like, we should understand this. What are your benefits? Having cars, having money, having houses. I'm wondering, seeing some people, you will be parking 10 cars in your compound without using it, without doing anything, except they wake up in the morning, your house help, your security will be washing them every day. But you're not making use of it. Iron cannot dash out of someone so that someone will find what he can put on his mouth and feed his family. When you see some people are, when you help them, when you change their lives, they become people that, in fact, anytime, any moment, they are seeing you as their God. Because in fact, they have been came for a long way looking for this grace, looking for this opportunity they could not able to have. But you have it, you gather everything, you're watching it, see, you're just watching it like television. Your cars, you're parking them on your carriage at home in your compound, like you're selling them, but just for you to ride. Even the children that you have, they cannot even ride the cars that you have put in your garage. Even the wife and whatever that you have, even yourself, you cannot even ride them, because there are many. What is the essence? What is the reason? Sometimes we need to help ourselves, because we are humans, and humans beings benefit from humans. Humans benefit from humans. Animal communicate to animal. We humans will communicate to humans, because that is the only way for a human to communicate with human. You don't have any way rather for you as a human being to communicate with human being. Let me tell you, the most even worst part of it is that if you do not help, certainly one day you're no longer existing. And definitely there must one person to another that will be complaining about you. See, like, do you know something? Forget about the fact that when you were struggling, nobody was there for you. When you were suffering, nobody was there for you. That is how God, like, I just want to say God, but that is how the world is too. Because nobody will be there for you when you're trying to become a someone. Nobody will stand for you when you're trying to wipe away the circumstances and the challenges that you're facing in your life for you to become a great person. Nobody. But people eyes there, they are just waiting for you to make it. That is it. So you have to stand and believe by yourself. And when you make it, definitely you become people solvers issues. You will be solving people problems. Come to think of this, oh, when you were struggling, nobody was there for you, like I said again. But you become people listeners problems. Every day you will see one person to another that will come to your place, come to your house, asking for help. You understand? But don't look at the past tense life of you. Focus in your present life of you just because you want to help, because you want to change or that you want to touch people's life. You're nobody. You pass through challenges. You're nobody, but God has looked at your eye and say, see, I will bless you. I will make it easy for you. That is why, that is the reason why you also need to touch others' person's life. Because your struggle does not just end like that, but your struggle pays you with benefit. And use that benefit that you have gotten at the end of the day and also better others' person's life. You do not just, you hustle, you're hustling, you're struggling, does not just end up with empty hand, but it end up with blessings of your life. Everything you struggle, yes, but God has been paying you with what? With love and benefit. You have benefit over it. So you struggle in life, end up with benefit. That is the reason. That those are those things. Those are the things you need to look at them with reasons of helping others. Excuse me, please. So you should try to build that. Like, ah, I was so shocked. Because there's some kind of things that when especially like if you want to like have that touch of mind in you, if you want to have a touch of mind in your life, go to any burial ground where they are burying people. Go to that kind of places. Sit down and think of, look at how many people or how many graves do you see over there. Just go to that place. No matter how heartless and selfish you are, go to those kind of places. Sit down, look at your life. How many people, how many numbers of people that they are buried in that place? You should look at and think of the kind of mistake that you're making, and look at how many people are there at the same time also. And it's the same human, and that person was existing like you. Suddenly, his life has caught, and you took him to that place and buried him. Okay, and you have that opportunity and that grace to be alive. It's a privilege, and you have to like utilize that privilege and that grace to touch other person's life, because the life itself is nothing. You give, you do not give, there's no change. But it's better for you to do the good things so that when you need help also, see, no matter how rich you are, you need help by someone. The help there is that you may employ someone that is to be your house help or your security or your cleaner. You cannot compensate that person at 100%, but the person is helping you, you also you're helping him, because there's some kind of works that you will give that person to do for you. You know that definitely you cannot pay that person 100%, but rather you you literally make him happy. I've seen one rich man. That man have really tarnished and ruled others poor masses, poor children life. You don't care about your life. You don't care about yourself, about anybody. He doesn't care. What he cares for is only him and his own family, children and his wife. When God wants to do what he wants to do in his life, the day that the man just suddenly sick and passed away, what I've saw and what I've witnessed is beyond what I did not expect it. That is why we are not going to live on it forever. We are not going to live on it forever. We came as babies, we came as empty, and we are also going with emptiness. The only thing that will remain in us is the story of your life, the biography of you. That is the only thing that people will keep saying about you. That is the only thing people will keep narrating the story, your lifestyle on it, your behavior, your activities, what you did when you were like being together with people around you, your friends, your children, your wife. It's only that story people pick up. Being as a bad person, being as a helper, being as a savior to others people, being as whatever. Is that only story people will be saying about you because they know that you have done the right part of life. You have done the good things in life. You have helped others people so much. You have changed, you have touched people's life when you were alive. You make so many people's life became very, very potential. They became winners in their lives. You have you have much. You're eating. I get convinced by me seeing someone. Like, do you know something? In African countries now I can tell you, especially in Nigeria, even when Nigeria is a very big and great country, very great country. Nigeria is so blessed, but the hardest leader that we have, that is what makes Nigeria is very hard. Stone, a stone, very hard stone that is not easy for you to break. That is how the leaders that we have in Nigeria. But I'm still seeing people, if let's say they have what to give or they have food to donate, to give to others people, to help others people, the next thing they will, like when the food is much to them, they will take this remaining food and go and throw it in the dustbin. When others people are looking for that food to eat, just for them to help themselves, they are not even talking about clothe them or something. They're talking about the stomach, just their stomach. Just let them have what they will eat. Let them have just what they will support their help themselves, just to eat. Just to eat is difficult for them. But you see some people have it 100%. They cannot help any other person out there. And also they need your help tomorrow. And what is even like deceiving people sometimes is money. Because they think that they have money. What are we looking for that we cannot get? If it's someone that work for us, we'll pay him a money, any amount of money, then the person will work for us. If it is house, if it is cars, if it is whatever. But you will certainly there's something, some certain things that money cannot do it. Because money, life is not all about money. There's some certain area of things that you don't, money cannot solve them. And also you need someone that will be there for you to help you. What are those things? You need to think as a human to know that those kind of things. And let those things to be a memory in you, that you cannot compensate people with money in those can when he has engaged to those certain steps. You cannot engage people with money. You cannot influence people with money by you having those things. You need to know that because it's very important. That is the truth. We are living in a beautiful world, in a very great world, but sometimes we are the ones causing confusions to ourselves. We are the ones trying to be suffering ourselves. We know what we can do to help ourselves, but we are not doing it. We have that kind of selfish heart. We don't have that kind of, how do we put this through? Looking at this person is not my brother, is not my relative. But remember, that the same person that you're seeing as nobody can come to your family and get married. Then you become a part of your family at the same time. Can you see how it is? Because there's some settings, traditions in the world that you cannot get married to your cousin sister, you cannot get married to your daughter, you cannot get married to your relative. Rather, outsiders, strangers will come to your family and get married to your people. So then you become the same family, you become families to those people. That is why we need to understand that we are from one family because we mingle together and we become one family. So we should have it in us. We should have it in our mind. Thank you so much for this morning, and thank you for coming to my live stream, everyone. Thank you so much. So I have to go. I think I'm coming later tonight. Sorry, tonight later in the day. I think I'm coming. I'll come live later in the day. Thank you for your support and thank you for coming to my live stream. God bless everyone for contributing to my live stream. God bless everyone for tapping, subscribing, and showing me consent and love. Thank you. Thank you. Remain blessed. And also, may the remaining of the day shall remain blessed and anointing and provide all our needs. Thank you.